Good day and welcome to our new webinar. First of all, thank you to all of you for joining this webinar today. My name is Maria from the sales area of the company COSMESERVICE, and I will be the speaker during this seminar. As you may know, COSMESERVICE is a consulting company. We are focused on the cosmetic and regulatory field, and you are welcome to visit our website at cosmeservice.com. Today in our new webinar, we will talk about the new topic is that Brexit is here. What you need to know about the new UK Cosmetic Regulation. Because Brexit impacts every sponsor that has market products in the EU and wants to continue marketing and selling them in the UK, the COSMESERVICE team is working with cosmetic companies to ensure that they can manage this transition seamlessly. So the duration of this webinar will be around 30 minutes. If you have any question or any doubt, please let us know. On the first and on the last slide, you can see our contact details. We will be glad to receive your emails, and at the end of the webinar, you can find also a brief questionnaire. It will be very, very useful to know your answers in order to improve our services. So we are going to divide the content of this webinar in 4 main points that you can see on this screen. Firstly, we will see the importance of the UK market, why to choose the UK. Then, what has changed and the new legal framework that we have. After it, we present the main steps to introduce your products in the UK after Brexit. And finally, some key actions that we recommend you to success in the UK business. So we hope you like it, and let's start with it. So why to choose the UK market to sell my cosmetic there? Well, I will give you some briefly information, just some data. For example, in 2018, the total value of consumption of beauty products and services in the UK was around 27 billion pounds. So the beauty market, as you can see here, is booming, is increasing very, very, very fast. Also, recent research suggests that the average expenditure on hair and beauty products of UK households was around 1.92% of their budget. So it's not a surprise that the cosmetic industry is booming or increasing every year. While this percentage varies a little across different income groups, it's relatively consistent regardless how much a family earns. On average, a household spends around £43 each month on hairdressing, beauty treatment, toiletries, soaps, hair products, cosmetic and other electrical appliances. This first statistic shows the consumption value of cosmetic and personal care in euro in 2019, expressed by country in expressed in million euros. As you can see, the United Kingdom is located in 3rd position, is highlighted with the red square. The total is 10.66 billion euros. The first position, okay, is Germany, and the second one is France. Also, this second picture, this second statistic below shows that the segment with the highest import value was the beauty, skincare, decorative market, which has a market value of 1.82 billion British pound. Second one is perfume with 865 million British pound, and the third one is hair care. So I would like to talk also about the distribution channels that we can find in the UK, because it is important to highlight the singularity of this market, because the UK market is very fragmented. Cosmetic products in the UK are sold through many distribution channels. For example, they can be sold in supermarkets, in pharmacies, in drugstores, beauty salons. Also, in 2020, last year, also due to the COVID situation, the online sales increased by 12%. This is a high increase. And most important UK online distribution channels are Amazon UK, Cult Beauty, and Feel Unique. It's important to mention that even if you are selling your cosmetic products through an online store, your cosmetic products must comply with the regulation, okay? So you cannot forget about registration of this product, even if they are going to be sold online. I would like to mention a little bit about the main trends that we can find in the UK nowadays. For example, gender and ethical, clean and ethical, gender neutral, skinimalism, K-beauty, indie beauty, and also beauty 4.0 and skin tech. Now we are going to see what have changed with the Brexit, with this new situation. So in 2016, the UK, that is composed by Great Britain and Northern Ireland, voted to leave the EU market. After a period of implementation, they reached to the agreement. They reached the Brexit withdrawal agreement. And since January the 1st of this year, January the 1st, 2021, the Great Britain is not covered by the EU Cosmetic Regulation. I would like to highlight the picture on the right because it's very clear. You can see that the UK is composed by Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the Great Britain is composed by England, Scotland, and Wales. So regarding the current legal framework that we have now, the UK has basically extrapolated the EU law that we had to the Schedule 34 of the Product Safety and Metrology Statutory Instrument for cosmetic markets in Great Britain, that is England, Wales, and Scotland. We are going to call this as the UK Cosmetic Regulation to save some time. And according to the Northern Ireland Protocol of the Withdrawal Agreement, this is important because the Northern Ireland continues to follow the EU rules included in Annex 2 of the Protocol of the European Cosmetic Regulation. This means that the cosmetic products sold in Northern Ireland will continue to comply with the EU rules, even if they are under control and supervision of the UK authorities. Also, regarding the regulation, in the past we have this situation with the EU cosmetic regulation here. We had to comply with the regulation that we have for Europe to sell in both markets, in Europe and in the UK, as they were considered as the same market. For the EU regulation, we need to perform the PIF, the Product Information File, also the CPMP, the notification in the portal, and we must have the RP, the responsible person for Europe. However, from January the 1st of 2021, from this year on, cosmetic products sold in the UK must comply with the UK Cosmetic Regulation, which has some main differences. Main one is that you will need a UK responsible person, that is your legal representative. And also, there is a new online portal to notify the cosmetic products. It's called SCPM, and it's valid only for the UK. In the future, the regulation may change. We don't know how this will evolve in the following months and years, but COSMESERVICE, as a consulting and regulatory agency, will be revising and updating any new about the UK regulation that may arise and may affect the cosmetic products. So please bear in mind this sentence because the absence of knowledge about this regulation is not an excuse of defense. This means that penalties, heavy fines, and even periods of imprisonment can be applied if the regulation is not complied. So now we will talk about the steps for the UK registration. The UK registration is composed by 3 steps. The first one is the necessity of the UK responsible person. This is a person or company that is based in the UK and will act as your legal representative of the cosmetic products in UK. The second step is performing the PIF. This is the product information file. Here is a compilation of technical information regarding the cosmetic products that we want to place in the UK market. And the third step will be the notification in the new cosmetic portal. It's the SCPM and it's valid only for the UK. Now I will explain in depth this following slide. I will explain in depth the steps. So the first step is the UK responsible person. So according to the Article 4.1, a cosmetic product may not be placed on the market unless there is a responsible person established in the UK in respect of the cosmetic product. A responsible person can be the manufacturer, it can be also their authorized representative established in the UK, or it can be the person placing the equipment on the Great Britain market or putting it into service in Great Britain. Please, important, because the responsible person must have the necessary knowledge in terms of the cosmetic regulation, because main reason is that they will act as your legal representative in UK and will be the first contact for health authorities and customs office in case something happens. For example, any inquiry, any complaints from the consumers, any problems with customs, with any official authorities. Furthermore, they must have a deep knowledge about the regulation and must inform you about any update, any modification that may affect you and your cosmetic products. Also, there are some golden rules or key points. We can talk about the key points that a responsible person must assure about the cosmetic products they represent. The first one is that the cosmetic products must be in conformity with the UK Cosmetic Regulation. The second one is that the product must be manufactured according to the GMP, the Good Manufacturing Practices. The third one is that they must have prepared and done a safety assessment before placing the product in the UK market. Also, they must keep, your responsible person must keep the PIF reports available for a period of 10 years. As your RP, also, they must study the ingredients of the products, also the control of substances, nanomaterials, any prohibited substances and its update, and so on. Also, they must submit the required information in the UK portal, the SCPM, before placing the product on the market. Also, they must assure that the product has not been tested on animals, either a finished product or the raw materials. Regarding the labeling, the container and the packaging of the product must include all the required information, including the UK address. Everything must be easily labeled and visible for the UK consumers. There must not be any misleading claim according to the European regulation. Moreover, they must maintain the protection of health of users and consumers by the market surveillance. They must communicate any undesirable effect to the competent authorities. And finally, they must cooperate with authorities to demonstrate the conformity. So, who can be my responsible person? As we said in the past slide, it can be your manufacturer, also their authorized representative established in the UK. It can be the importer based in the UK who is imported a cosmetic product from outside of the UK market, also a person placing the equipment on the Great Britain market or putting it into service in Great Britain, maybe a company or a person that is established in Great Britain, mandated to act as the responsible person by the brand owner or the importer. And please note here that COSMESERVICE can act as a responsible person with all the warranties. So, in case you contract a specialized company such as COSMESERVICE, you must sign an agreement which is called the written mandate. Regarding the distributor, they have some specific obligation. They are established under Article 6 of the regulation. They must, for example, verify the labeling compliance. This labeling must include some basic information such as, for example, the UK RP, batch number, minimum durability date, and the list of ingredients. All this information of the artwork must be in English because this is the official language, and distributors are not required to assess the safety of the cosmetic by checking or asking to see the PIF or requesting the proof that the product has been notified via the SCPM. So it's also possible for a distributor to be considered as a responsible person. However, it's always recommended to authorize a third party to act as a responsible person via the written mandate, because they do not usually have the technical knowledge in the regulatory field. The RP has the responsibility of guaranteeing that your product is safe, having the PIF report updated according to the current regulation, and accessible to any competent authority that may require to revise this. So now, as a practical example, I would like to consider you in which situation you are now and what would you need to do, okay? This is like a case study where you have to see in which situation you are now. For example, in the first one, if you are selling now in the UK and your current RP is located in Europe, you need a new responsible person in UK, and also you need to get the SCPM for these cosmetic products, and the CPMP now is not valid. However, if you are selling in the UK and your current RP is located in UK, you can maintain this UK RP that you have, but you will need to notify your products in the new UK portal that is called SCPM. On the other hand, if your situation is that you sell your products in Europe and your current RP is in the UK, you will need a new RP only for the European market, and you need to do the CPMP, a new CPMP for your cosmetic products. So finally, if you sell in Europe, your current RP is in Europe, you don't have to do anything. You can maintain your RP in Europe, and you don't have to notify anything in a new portal. So here is a summary of the 4 situations you can face. Of course, we will send you this presentation at the end of the webinar to all of you, and we will be glad to solve any kind of question that you may have about your current situation and about your plans, because I suppose that many doubts and questions may arise. Okay? Moreover, well, in case you sell or you plan to sell in Europe and the UK, in both markets, you must have 2 responsible persons. You must have one in the UK and another one in Europe, and you have to do 2 notifications, one in the CPMP and another in the SCPM in the UK port. So now, retaking our steps, we are going to see the second one. It's the PIF. The PIF is the product information file, and this is a regulatory file which has to be made available for the authorities for all cosmetic products placed on the market. The PIF must contain much information as possible of the cosmetic products. For example, the PIF is composed by some key points such as the safety assessment, the ingredients, the claims, the GMP. For example, the safety assessment is the conclusion of the evaluation. This is the indication regarding the safety of the cosmetic products. Also, it must contain information about the claims, because the UK regulation requires compliance with the EU common criteria for these claims. Moreover, the UK has independent advertising regulator making sure advertisement across the UK media adhere to the advertising rules. Also, it must contain information about the ingredients. The UK regulation adopts the annexes of the EU Cosmetic Regulation as it is implemented on 31st of last year. From January the 1st of 2021, the UK will make decision on ingredients, so any future implementation may differ from the EU. So here is where COSMESERVICE as your agency can inform you about any future change in the regulation that may affect your products. Also, the PIF must contain information about the GMP. This informs that the product has been well manufactured according to a set of practical and theoretical requirements. Moreover, I'm going to talk briefly about the necessity of performing some studies, some tests in the cosmetic products in order to ensure that they are safe and they comply with the regulation. These studies are mandatory and we need to do it to verify the quality of the products. They are microbiological tests, challenge stability, and compatibility tests. For your information, all these products can be performed internally by COSMESERVICE. Also, we perform many other tests to justify any claim, any marketing claim that you can have. For example, SPF, also water resistant, that is the waterproof test, in-use test, among others. And the last step for the UK market would be the notification in the SCPM. SCPM means the Submit Cosmetic Product Notification, however, we will call as SCPM. So as you can see on the screen of this slide, there is a screenshot from the UK government, from the UK official government portal. You can see on the left that this is a beta version, so the portal will be uploaded and modified in the future. And this is basically where we notify the cosmetic products. Please, here are very, very important because as you can see in the red box, you may face a fine, penalties, or even prison if the product is not notified in the UK portal. You can see that the UK government is taking this matter very seriously. Now on the left, you can see some main points for your agency to notify your cosmetic products in the UK market successfully. For example, they must have a responsible person in the UK before placing the products in the UK market. This must be before and not once the product is in the UK market. The second one is that they must create an account in the official SCPM portal, as we have here. Also, if the product was notified in the past in the EU portal, the CPMP, the information must be uploaded. And for new products, we must complete the required information. We need to confirm and finish the notification. And you will get the STPM number and you can start selling in the UK. And well, finally, we would like to give you some tips for managing this Brexit transition within your organization and in order to help you to do it. So one of the key actions would be to comply with the UK labeling guidelines. The UK government has set up the Submit Cosmetic Product Notification, the SCPM portal for notifying the cosmetic products. The SCPM portal, this service is available from January the 1st of this year. So all cosmetic products shall be notified before placing the product in the Great Britain market. Cosmetic products for sale in the UK market before December 31st of last year and continuing to be available from January the 1st of this year should be re-notified within 90 days at the end of the transition period. This is 90 days from the beginning of this year, so we have until the end of March. If you are currently selling in the UK, these products must be notified in the UK portal. So please, very important, if this is your case, contact us as soon as possible to start working on it, because we would like to avoid any kind of issue with the health authorities or with the customs office. You know that the deadline is March 31st of this year, and we want to help you to have everything in compliance with the new regulation. Also, the second key action for success would be to include the RP address. We need to comply with the rules. The UK name and address should be put on the label of the product that will be placed in the UK market. Furthermore, for products already in the market before January the 1st of this year, you still have a transitional period of 2 years to adapt the labeling, but not to notify your product in the SCPN and get the new UK RP. For this, as I mentioned in the previous slide, you have until the end of March. So please keep in mind these two important dates. Also, the name and the name of the UK responsible person must be added on the PIF And in case you sell both in the EU and in the UK market with the same packaging, you need to put both RP addresses. And in case you have two addresses on the packaging, for example, you put the address of your distributor and you also put the information of your RP, the RP address must be highlighted. And the third key action would be the country of origin to indicate on the labeling of the product. In the UK, for all imported cosmetic products, the country of origin must be labeled. And if the cosmetic products are imported from the EU, the specific country where the product is manufactured shall be specified. Made in EU is not acceptable. You cannot put that. For example, you must put made in Spain if your product is manufactured here in Spain and then sold in the UK. So, is my PIF report still recognized in the UK? Yes, now in March, you only have to adapt according to the UK regulation. That is basically that the PIF report must be available to the UK authority at the RP address. Also, it must be translated into English. This is the official language, as you know. And the safety assessor that performs the PIF must be in possession of a diploma or any other evidence of formal qualification, any completion of a university course, such as pharmacy, toxicology, medicine, or any similar discipline. Well, now with the new Brexit situation, we have two different markets with customs office. So UK businesses which bring products into Great Britain from the EEA, the state, or Switzerland, or who are previously distributors from January the 1st of this year, become importers and they acquire new legal duties. So there is a 24-month transitional period for these new importers, we can call like that, during which they can put their details and documentation and accompanying their products rather than on the product itself. Distributor that, well, basically in the past, they used to commercialize and market the products in the UK will now be the importers. So they must take into account some importers' obligations. All the information about the distributors must be put on the written mandate with a RP who covers all the responsibilities. Just to keep in mind some general idea as a summary of this webinar. First one will be that the UK is one of the leading markets, and the figures has shown that the market is growing every year very fast. And as you can see, the online sales is increasing also by 12%. So it's a market that is booming at the moment. Also, we now have a new UK Cosmetic Regulation. At the moment, it's a transposition of the EU regulation with the same content, but we will see how it continues in the future. Also, for selling in the UK, you will need a responsible person in the UK, Great Britain, and the address of your UK RP must appear on the labeling of the artwork. You still have 2 years to update this information of the labeling. However, for products sold in UK before 2021, you must notify this product in the SCPM before March 31st of this year. So you still have 26 days left. You must confirm, and the last one, sorry, is that you must confirm that the compliance of your cosmetic products with the UK regulation, with an expert in this field. The safety assessor doesn't need to be based in the UK. So, summarizing, how can COSMESERVICE, how can we help you? Well, COSMESERVICE, as you know, is a consulting cosmetic company with years of experience. Our office in UK will allow us to give you support also with the UK market and the UK regulation. From COSMESERVICE, we can perform the PIF notification in the CPMP and in the SCPM, the new portal. Also, we can act as the responsible person in both markets. We can perform the mandatory testings mentioned before, or we can perform any other test to justify marketing claims. We can do analysis and revision of artworks, ingredients, claims, and basically we can offer you a full service if needed, so you can be sure that your products will be sold successfully and in a safe way in the EU or in the UK market. So important to remind here that you still have 26 days in March to make your products in compliance with the UK regulation if you are selling in this market. With COSMESERVICE, if this is your case, you can get your products accepted before the due date. And well, the COSMESERVICE team can help you to make the right strategy choice that best fits your company to introduce your product to the EU or to the UK market or both. We can offer you the appropriate support to ensure that basically your products are in compliance with the current regulation and attractive for the UK and the EU consumers. Please feel free to contact us if you want to discuss your question about your project, because we are eager to start working with all of you. Finally, I would like to mention that for all of the attendants, for all of you, in case you want to proceed with the UK registration, we will give you a free gift when making the process with us. And now my presentation has now come to the end. Hope this webinar has been very, very useful for all of you. Well, many of you had asked in the past month about how to deal with the UK market now with the Brexit. It was quite a confusion. So I hope this webinar has clarified most of your doubts. And of course, if you have any questions, please let us know, because we will be happy to help you. Thank you to all of you for listening to our presentation. As I said at the beginning, you can see my contact details in this slide, my email and my telephone, and we will be happy to help you in this process. So thank you very much to all of you, and enjoy your day.